Wyoming Real Estate Agents, I have some big news for you. LPT Realty is finally opening up in the state of Wyoming. For the last 2 years, we've gotten calls from agents saying, hey, when are you guys going to open up here? And I'm happy to announce that LPT Realty will finally be coming to the state of Wyoming in the second half of 2024. So in this video, I'm going to go through a high-level overview of what LPT Realty has to offer agents in Wyoming so that you know whether it might be the right fit for you once we open up there. Now, we were just awarded the 2024 Inman Award for the most innovative brokerage, and we're also the fastest growing real estate brokerage in the country right now, having added over 12,000 agents in just the last 2 years. So if you want to see what the hype is about, if you want to see why so many agents are coming here and why we're being given these awards, stay tuned and we're jumping into it right now. All right, everybody, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Marc AJ with LPT Realty and Elevated Agents. And in this video, I'm going to take you through a really quick highlight overview of what LPT Realty has to offer. This is not going to be a deep down into the weeds detailed video, but I'm going to go over all the main points that you need to know if you're considering joining LPT Realty in your state and you want to know what we have to offer. This is the video for that. If you want a more detailed video at the very end, I'm going to link to some other videos. It's going to give you more details if you really want to get into the weeds. But for our purposes, we're going to hit all the main highlights, and we're going to start off with one of the things that I think most agents are really concerned about, which is compensation plans. And more so, a choice of compensation plans is one of the main things that really sets LPT Realty apart from any other brokerage out there right now. There's really no other brokerages that are offering what LPT Realty has to offer, where they give you the choice as the agent of picking which compensation plan you want to be on. All of the other cloud-based brokerages out there are going to have one comp plan that all of their agents are going to be on. And we realize that real estate is not a one-size-fits-all solution. And so compensation plans shouldn't be either. So I'm going to start off with the first compensation plan, which is our most popular. This is probably what 70-80% of our agents are going to sign up on initially. And that's our business builder compensation plan. So this is a flat fee model. It's $500 per transaction with a $5,000 cap, which means after 10 transactions, you're going to be fully capped, and then all you're going to have is your transaction fee on top of that moving forward. Now, I'm going to go over fees in a little bit, but for right now, again, $500 per transaction, $5,000 cap, 10 transactions that you're done. The great thing about this is you have access to all the tools, all the resources that LPT Realty offers. And the biggest thing that you are essentially giving up is the ability to earn money in revenue share that you may be generating. So the cool thing is if you join the $500 flat fee model, you can build on a downline, you can attract agents, you can do agent attraction, you can do recruiting, but you don't have to pay that higher cap until you're earning enough in revenue share to make it make sense. And this is where we really stand out, guys. There's a lot of people who join cloud-based brokerage models that want to get into agent attraction, but they want to get their feet under them. Maybe it's going to take them a few years. Maybe they get into it and realize it's not for them. And so what we realize is there's no point in everyone paying the exact same split just for the privilege of being a part of a Rev Share organization model when they're not actually receiving any benefit from that. So you can join our business builder model, you get all the tools, all the resources, pay $500 per transaction, have the ability to build and attract a downline, and then later on down the road, if you decide that you want to switch to our other compensation plan, which we're going to talk about in a second, you can do that at any time. So that's the most popular comp plan that we have. And again, the main thing that really sets us apart at first glance from any of the other brokerages. Now, the next compensation plan that we have is called our brokerage partner. This is a more traditional split. It's an 80-20 split with a $15,000 cap. Now, again, you have access to all the tools, all the resources that LPT Realty has to offer, but there's some additional benefits that come with this comp plan as well. One of the main ones being, if you do a very good job at agent attraction and recruiting and you build a downline, this is where you're actually going to get paid those Rev Share dollars. So as you're building your organization and those agents are going out and they're selling real estate, this allows you to actually get paid those. Now, again, when you're on the business builder plan, you can still build that downline, but you forfeit the dollars that are generated every month in exchange for that lower cap. You say, hey, I'd rather have a $5,000 cap, $500 per transaction, and if I eventually get into Rev Share, I'll switch. So you're going to forfeit any dollars that may come in the meantime. With this comp plan, you're going to be able to earn all of those Rev Share dollars. Some of the other benefits is that you also get higher stock awards. We're going to go into stock awards a little bit later, but we earn stock on a lot of our transactions here at LPT Realty, and we have a multiplier off of the baseline number of shares, and a brokerage partner is going to get a higher amount of stock. They're also going to get discounts on some of the upgrades that we offer. So we have some different upgraded packages for agents who don't mind paying a little bit every month for some additional tools and resources. Again, that's voluntary and optional. You can join LPT Realty for no cost whatsoever, but if you want to go ahead and upgrade to some things, you can get a discount on that every single month by being a part of this. If you want to be a team leader, you also need to be a brokerage partner. So that's another reason. And one of the other benefits of this comp plan is that if you're an agent who does a lot of commercial transactions, this comp plan also gives you a discounted risk management fee on any of the commercial deals that you're doing, which gives you an opportunity to save a little bit more money if you do a lot of commercial deals. So again, this is a comp plan that's great for someone who knows that they're going to build a large Rev Share organization. They want to get those dollars every single month and that residual passive income. They want to start a team. Again, you got to be a brokerage partner if you're going to start a team. If you're doing high volumes of transactions, you're doing 35 plus transactions per year, you definitely want to be a brokerage partner. And if you're doing a lot of commercial deals, again, a lot of benefits there to being a brokerage partner. There's some other details that we can go into, and your specific case may vary. Again, if you got questions, reach out to me, schedule a call, and I'll be happy to tell you which comp plan I think might be best for you. But right off the bat, guys, that's one of the huge differences with LPT Realty is we give you as the agent a choice about how you want to be compensated and what's right for your business. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about are fees. We've talked about how much money you get to keep. Now let's talk about how much money you have to spend. LPT Realty's fee structure is very simple and straightforward. Number one, there's no fee to join the brokerage. There is no startup fee. Number two, there is no mandatory monthly fee. So you can join LPT Realty for free, and you can stay a member of LPT Realty monthly for free for as long as you would like. Now, we do have some upgraded technology and resource packages that if you want to go ahead and purchase, you can, and there is a monthly fee associated with that. And again, you do get a discount being a brokerage partner over a business builder, but those are all voluntary, and that's agent choice as to whether or not you want access to those tools and resources. And if they're not things that you're going to use, you have no monthly fee you have to worry about. The next thing that we have is a one-time per year $500 annual fee. This covers all of your tech, all of your tools, all of your resources that are included here for free every single year. There's a one-time $500 annual fee that comes out of your very first transaction. So the cool thing here is you're not going to pay anything to LPT Realty until you close your first deal. No startup fee, no monthly fee, and no annual fee until you actually close that deal. The last thing that we have is a $195 transaction fee that we put on every single transaction. So whether you're a business builder or whether you're a brokerage partner, on all the transactions that you do before and after capping, you have a simple $195 transaction fee. And that's it, guys. There's no hidden fees. And that's about as simple and straightforward as I've seen. Again, when it comes to commercial properties, the only additional fee that we do charge on those is what's called a risk management fee. And if you are a business builder, you're going to pay a 0.3% risk management fee on commercial properties. And if you are a brokerage partner, you're going to pay a 0.1% fee on commercial properties. That's the only other fee, which is going to affect a lot fewer people. If you're just doing residential transactions, that doesn't apply to you. All right, guys, so now I want to talk about tools and resources. And I want to start with the free tools and resources that, again, all agents at LPT Realty, for no monthly fee, for no upfront costs, get access to. And the most powerful one that we offer is actually the namesake of LPT Realty, which is Listing Power Tools. Listing Power Tools is a company that our CEO, Robert Palmer, started back in 2016 to give real estate agents access to high quality, fast, print on demand, done for you marketing that has everything that you as an agent need to properly and effectively market a home, to sell it in the fastest time and for the highest price. So what you get with this is 188 pieces of custom printed material specifically for your property. So this is going to be door hangers and thank you notes and flyers and community guides, custom business cards, and all things that you can use to effectively market a property, and even more importantly, to interview for that listing. Because when you have Listing Power Tools and you have this big white box with all of this marketing material in hand when you walk through the door for a listing appointment, the likelihood of you getting that listing just skyrocketed compared to all of the other non-LPT agents who are going to be trying to win that listing without the tools and resources that we provide you. And the cool thing is this is free with every single listing. Again, 188 pieces of custom printed high quality marketing for every single listing that you have for free every single time. What else does this come with? Well, you get a dedicated sign writer that has text capture response that someone can send a text message to and immediately get back a link to a dedicated property website specifically for your home, which also comes with listing power tools for free for every single listing. Now, there's some optional upgrades that you can purchase, whether it's digital marketing, custom billboards, a lot of things like that that you can do to add to the tools that are already there within the free version of listing power tools. This is an amazingly powerful platform that can really jumpstart your listing business. And if you already have a listing business, ensure that you're getting more and more listings in your market. Now, the next thing I want to talk about are CRM options, or customer relationship management options. And any successful real estate business is most likely going to have some type of CRM involved in the business. And this is where you're going to be capturing leads, reaching out to leads, nurturing leads, and making sure that you're following up with clients at the right time for the right reasons about the right properties to increase your conversion rate. Now, what we've found is that CRMs are definitely not a one-size-fits-all solution. And what we've seen at most other brokerages is that's how they treat it. You're going to get access to one CRM, and that's the CRM that everyone there is going to use. We've just learned that agents are coming from other brokerages that have used different CRMs, or maybe they have some that they're purchasing on their own, and a one-size-fits-all solution doesn't work. And that's where LPT Realty is offering multiple options. So our free option, our option that is free for all agents, is Lofty. This used to be Chime. So this is the standard included enterprise edition that most agents, frankly, are probably going to be okay with. However, maybe decide that you need your own dedicated instance of Lofty where you have full control over that entire platform, where you're not relying on the enterprise edition, where you can have all your own smart plans and follow-ups and everything exactly the way that you want. We offer you an option for that as well, where you pay a one-time activation fee and then a monthly fee on top of that. Now, we also offer KV Core. We know there's other cloud-based brokerages out there who are using KV Core, and when those agents are migrating over, a lot of them are just comfortable with it and they don't want to have to make the shift to something else. The great news is that LPT Realty, we've negotiated a great discounted price for that, where you can pay a one-time $99 activation fee and then a $49 per month monthly fee, and you have access to KV Core. The last option, which is coming soon, is going to be Follow-Up Boss. And this has been announced. This deal is in the works, and we're waiting on kind of the final release date of when this is going to happen. But right now, what we're hearing is that the price structure is probably going to be very similar to what KV Core is, a one-time activation fee, and then a monthly fee on top of that. That'll probably be reflective of what we have here with KV Core. So again, 3 options all at one brokerage to give you the ultimate flexibility to run your business the way you want. You may also find that one CRM simply isn't enough. You know, if you've got Chime or Lofty, and you have your website where you're collecting leads, that might be one CRM that you're utilizing. But Follow-Up Boss, which is great for nurturing leads that are already in your system, may be something else that you can use to complement your business. And here we're going to give you a very affordable way to make sure you have access to both. Now, once you've nurtured these leads and you've got these homes under contract, document management becomes a huge part of what you're going to be doing to make sure that you get these deals closed, get them through compliance, and ultimately get paid. So at LPT Realty, we again provide options. We started off with Dotloop as our primary included free document management and e-signature system. And for a lot of agents, that's great. But again, we've got agents coming from other brokerages that are used to other technologies, SkySlope being one of them. So we also have the option for SkySlope. There's a one-time $99 activation fee and then no monthly fee on top of that. So if you're an agent who's coming from a brokerage that's been using SkySlope and you're used to using that, you can pay a one-time $99 activation fee and then no monthly fee. And that activation fee is really just to make sure that only the agents who are actually going to be using SkySlope, we're only paying for them, and that allows us to keep the price down and make sure that there's no monthly fee for those agents. Now, the next topic I want to talk about is really exciting for a handful of agents, which is revenue share. Now, revenue share is something that, to be honest with you, a smaller percentage of agents that join the brokerage are going to actively participate in. And we know this because we've looked at the largest cloud-based brokerages out there who offer revenue share and have offered revenue share for many years. And what we know is that maybe 20% of the agents at a brokerage will actively be participating in the revenue share program. And so that's one of the big reasons we have dual comp plans, is so that if you're one of the 80% of agents who's not going to be doing a lot when it comes to revenue share, we don't think there's any reason that you should be paying a much higher cap, $10,000, $12,000, $16,000 just for the privilege of being at a brokerage who offers this if you're not actually getting any value from it. So that's where, if you look at the chart here, I'm not going to read out all the specifics. If you're looking for a really, really detailed breakdown on revenue share, I'm going to link to a video right here. And that's a 4-way breakdown that compares revenue share at LPT Realty, EXP, Epic, and Real Broker. So if you want the really, really down in the weeds details about how Rev Share is different at each one of these brokerages, check out that video. That's going to give you all the details you want. But for now, I just want to show you the chart to show you, again, we have a 7-tier Rev Share organization here at LPT Realty. We require 20 frontline qualifying agents to unlock all 7 levels. And then on the chart here, you can see how each tier is broken down based on percentage and what the max amount that you could plan to earn per agent, whether they're a business builder or whether they are a brokerage partner. Now, in addition to the ability to earn residual income through revenue share here at LPT Realty, we also offer the ability for all agents to earn equity in the company. And we do that through performance awards. And these performance awards are awarded at transactions number 1, 3, 15, and 35. And you can see from the chart on the screen how many shares you get, whether you're a business builder or whether you are a brokerage partner at each of these milestones. And the one big one at the very bottom that you're going to see is our Black Badge Performance Award. And this is for someone who completes 35 or more core transactions in a given year. And that's where they get that very large stock award. And again, this is only available to agents who are on the brokerage partner comp plan. Now, in addition to earning stock through real estate sales at LPT Realty, we also offer the opportunity to earn equity through sponsorship or through agent attraction. So when you sponsor an agent directly into the model and they're on your front line and they go off and sell their first real estate transaction here at LPT Realty, you also have a stock award that comes with that. And that really wraps up the high level overview of what LPT Realty has to offer agents right now in the summer of 2024. Now, there's a lot we didn't have time to talk about today, like LPT Connect, Desi AI, our luxury collection, LPT Plus. There's a lot of additional things that I want to go into, but we're not going to do it in this video because I want to keep this short, sweet, and to the point. So if you're looking for information on all of the other tools and resources that LPT has to offer, either for free or at a very minimum cost, check out the playlist at the end of the video, and that's going to walk you through a lot of the other benefits that LPT Realty has to offer. Or if you want, go ahead and just schedule a private one-on-one Zoom call with me, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Get to learn a little bit more about you, your business, what you're looking to do, see if LPT might be the right fit for you, and if I might be the right sponsor. Guys, I look forward to connecting with you. I really appreciate you watching this video. I'm super excited that we're coming to your state. And until next time, be well.